早上好，今天又到了一个新的礼拜。这个礼拜过完，下个礼拜是圣诞节，再下个礼拜是元旦，可以有好多假期。然后又到春节，春节打算请很多假，连着放。
See, Joe, that's why your parents told you not to jump on the bed.
See, that's why, Joey, why your parents told you not to jump on the bed.
Joe, that's why your parents told you not to jump on the bed.
See, Joe, that's why your parents told you not to jump on the bed.
Hey, look at me. I'm making jam.
Hey, look at me, I'm making jam.
Been at 4 o'clock this morning.
Being at it 4 o'clock this morning. Being at it 4 o'clock this morning.
Where'd you get fruit at 4 in the morning?
Where do you get food 4 a.m. in the morning? 4 in the morning. Where do you get food 4 in the morning?
Went down to the docks. 4 o'clock this morning.
Where'd you get fruit at 4 in the morning?
Went down to the docks.
I went onto the docks.
Bet you know you can get it wholesale.
Bet you didn't know you can get it wholesale. Bet you didn't know you can get wholesale.
I didn't know there were docks.
I didn't know there were docks.
Hey, oh, is it broken?
Oh, is it broken?
No, I'm gonna wear this thing for a couple of weeks.
No, but I have to wear those things for a couple of weeks. For a couple of weeks.
Oh, is it
For a
broken?
couple of weeks.
No, I'm gonna wear this.
No, but I got to wear this a couple of weeks.
Thing for a couple of weeks.
Did you tell the doctor you did it jumping up and down on your bed?
Did you tell doctor you did it jumping on your bed? You did it jumping on your bed?
No. Got a
No.
whole story worked out, but then
I had a whole story worked out, but then
Chandler sold me out.
Chandler sold me out. No, I had a whole story worked out, but then Chandler sold me out.
Well, I'm sorry, Joe. I didn't think the doctor was gonna buy that. It just fell out of the socket.
I'm sorry, Joey. I didn't think the doctor is gonna buy that. It just fell out of the socket. Fell out of the socket.
Well, I'm sorry, Joe. I didn't think the doctor was gonna buy that. It just fell out.
I didn't think the doctor was going to buy
The socket.
that. It just fell out of the socket. Socket. fell out of the socket.
What is this?
What is this?
Fruit? What is this? Fruit?
Yeah, Monica's making jam.
Yeah, Monica's making jam.
Oh, jam? I love jam.
Oh, jam! I love
How
jam.
come we never have jam at our place?
How come we never have jam at our place?
Because the kids need new shoes.
Because the kids need their new shoes. Because the kids need new shoes.
Going into business, people.
I'm going into business, people. I'm going into business, people.
Because the kids need new shoes.
Going into business, people. I'm sick and tired of being depressed about Richard.
I'm sick and tired of being depressed about Richard. I'm sick and tired of being depressed about Richard. I'm sick and tired about being depressed about Richard.
Going into business, people. I'm sick and tired. Tired of being depressed about Richard. Need a plan. Plan to get over my man.
I need a plan to get over my man.
What's the opposite of man?
What's the opposite of man?
Jam.
Jam.
Oh, Billy, don't. It's way too hot.
Joey, don't. It's way too hot.
This will just be my bad.
This will just be my batch. This will just be my batch.
That's it. No. Hey, you, J. Crew guy. Yeah.
Hey, you, J. Crew guy.
That's it. No. Hey, you, J. Crew guy. Yeah. Why have you been following
Why have you been following me?
me all week long? Everywhere I look, there's you.
It has been all week long. Everywhere I look, there's you.
You wouldn't return my calls. You sent back my letters.
All week long, everywhere I look, there's you.
You wouldn't return my calls.
You wouldn't return my cards.
You sent back my letters.
You sent back my letters.
What?
One more chance, Ursula, please.
One more chance, Ursula, please.
Oh, well, this is awkward. Yeah,
stalking the wrong woman.
That's great. I'm stalking the wrong woman.
I am such a genius.
I'm such a dingus. I'm stalking the wrong woman.
I'm stalking the wrong woman. I am such a
Dingus.
genius.
You're not a dingus.
You're not a dingus.
I want you to know.
I wanted to know.
I didn't used to be like this.
I didn't used to be like this.
Before I met your sister, I was like this normal guy who sold beepers and cellular phones. Before I met your sister,
Before I met your sister, I was this normal guy
beepers and cellular
who sold beepers and cellular phones.
phones.
I mean, look, it's not your fault, you know. I mean,
It's not your fault. I mean, this is
this is what she does to guys. Okay.
just what she does to guys, okay?
Thanks.
Wait, you know what? I got a little story.
Wait, you know what? I got a little story.
When I was in junior high school,
When I was in junior high
I went
school,
through this period where I thought I was a witch.
I went into this period where I thought I was a witch.
When I was in junior high school,
When I was in junior high school, I went into this period where
I thought I was a story. When I was in junior high school, I went through this period where I got a little story. When I was in junior high school, I went through this period where I thought I was a witch, and there was this guidance counselor
and there is this guidance counselor,
who said something to me that I think will help you a lot. And
guidance counselor, and there's this guidance counselor. Counselor.
there was this guidance counselor who said something to me that I think will help you a lot.
Who said something to me that I think will help you a lot.
He said, okay, you're not a witch.
He said, okay, you are not a
You're
witch.
just an average student.
You're just an average student.
See what I'm saying?
You see what I'm saying?
Not really.
Not really.
Well, get over it.
Well, get over it.
When you just seem like a really nice guy. When you just seem like
I mean, you seem like a really nice
a
guy.
really nice guy. You know, you're so hard on yourself.
You just don't be so hard on yourself, okay?
You're right. I know you're right.
You're right. I know you're right.
And thanks for being so nice.
And thanks for being so nice.
Thanks a lot.
Here, thanks a lot.
Do you want to get a cup of coffee? Or?
Do you want to get a cup of coffee or
Yeah, okay.
Okay. You don't have to walk behind me anymore.
You don't have to walk behind me anymore.
Huh?
Mara?
On for more jars.
Gone for more jars.
Back later, Monica Geller. Gone for more jars.
Gone for more jars.
Back later, Monica Geller.
Gone for more jars. Back later, Monica Geller. Monica Geller.
Wait a minute. Look.
But wait a minute, look. Look.
It's an empty apartment.
It's an empty apartment.
Oh.
We're all alone in an empty apartment.
We're all alone in an empty apartment.
Honey, come on, I have to be at work in like 10 minutes.
Honey, come on. I have to be at work in 10 minutes.
Oh. All right. Well, it's not like I'm employed a year or anything. All right. Well, it's not like I'm employed a year or anything.
I'm employee of the year or anything. It's not like I'm employee of the year or anything.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
There it is. Oh, that's what you are talking about. Oh, okay. There it is.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
Oh, that's what you are talking about.
Do I look fat?
Do I look fat?
No. Okay, I accept that.
Okay, I accept that.
When Janice asked me and I said no,
When Janice asked me and I said no,
she took that to mean that I was calling her a cow.
he took that to me that I was calling her a cow.
Okay, walk us through it, honey. Walk us through it.
Okay, walk us through it. Walk us through it. Walk us through it. Walk us through.
Okay, well, Janice said, hi, do I look fat today?
Okay, Janice said, hi, do I look fat today?
And I looked at her. Whoa.
And I looked at her.
You looked at her?
You looked at her?
You never look.
You never look.
You just answer. It's like a reflex.
You just answer. It's like a reflex.
Do I look fat? No. Is she prettier than I am? No.
Is she prettier than I am? No.
Does size matter? No. And it works both ways.
Does size matter? And it works both ways.
Okay, so you both just know this stuff?
Okay, so you both just know this stuff?
You know, after about 30 or 40 fights,
You know, after about 30 or 40 fights,
kind of catch on.
you kind of catch on.
Okay.
You know, after about $30 or 40 fights, you kind of catch on.
After about 40 to 50 fights, you kind of catch on.
Okay, for instance, let's say Janice is coming back from a trip and she gives
Okay, for instance, let's say Janice is coming back from a trip and she gives you two options.
you two options. Option number one, she'll take a cab home from the airport.
She'll take a cab home from the airport.
Or option number two, you can meet her at baggage claim.
You can meet her at baggage claim. What do you do?
She'll take a cab home from the airport. Or
She'll take a cab home and at the airport.
option number two, you can meet her at baggage
claim. Baggage claim.
claim. What do you do?
That's easy, baggage claim.
That's easy. Baggage claim.
Wrong, now you're single.
Biz round, now you're single.
It's actually secret option number three.
It's actually secret number 3.
You meet her at the gate.
You meet her at a date.
That way she knows you love her.
That way she knows you love her.
Okay, this is good. This is good. All right,
Okay, this is good. This is good.
I have one.
I have one.
Janice likes to cuddle.
Janice likes cuddle.
This is good. This is good. All right, listen, I have one. Janice likes to cuddle.
Janice likes cuddle.
At night, which I'm all for.
Which I'm all for.
But when you want to go to sleep, you want some space.
But when you want to go to sleep, you want some space. But when you want to go to sleep, you want some space. You want some space.
So how do I tell her that without accidentally calling her fat or something?
How do I tell her?
How do I tell
How do I tell her without,
her that without accidentally calling her
accidentally calling her fat or something?
fat or something?
Oh, honey, I'm sorry. We can't help you there.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry. We can't help you there because we are cuddly sleepers.
We're cuddly sleepers. Okay. And I'm sorry, we can't help you there. We're cuddly sleepers. Okay, I'm late for work.
Oh,
Okay, I'm late for
Are
work.
you guys gonna come down?
Why don't you guys come down?
Okay, I'm late for work.
oh,
Are you guys gonna come?
Are you guys going to come down?
Come down?
Come down?
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
Yeah, I'll right behind you.
Okay, good luck, Chandler.
thank you, Rachel.
Bye. Mwah. Okay, the sleeping thing.
Okay, the sleeping thing.
Very tricky business, but there is something you can do.
Very tricky business, but there is something you can do.
I thought you guys were cuddly sleeping.
I thought you guys were cuddly sleeping.
No,
Sleeper.
no, not cuddly, not me, just her.
Not cuddly, not me, just her.
I'm like you, I need the room.
I'm like you, I need a room.
Okay, come here. Okay, you're in bed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the cushion. Yeah. I'm gonna use the cushion.
I'm gonna use the cushion.
Okay, you're in bed. She's over on your side, cuddling.
She's over on your side, cuddling.
Now you wait for her to drift off, and then you hug her and roll her over to her side of the bed. her
She's over on your side, cuddling.
to drift off.
You wait for her. Now you wait for her
And then you hug her
to drift off. And then you hug her. You wait for her to drift off. Drift off.
and roll her over to her side of the bed.
And roll her over to her side of the bed.
And then you roll away.
And then you roll away.
Hug for her.
Hug for her.
Roll for you.
Roll for you.
Okay, the old hug and roll. Yep.
Oh, okay, they hug and
Okay,
roll.
one question. Shoot. You're pretending the pillow's a girl, right?
You're pretending the pillars girl, right?
Then when you're it's a girl, right? Hug and roll.
Yep.
Okay, one question. Shoot. You're pretending the pillow's a girl, right? Then when you're a kid and
Remember when you were a kid,
your mom would drop you off at the movies,
your mom would drop you off at the movies
jar of jam, little spoon.
with a jar of jam and a little spoon. With a jar of jam and a little spoon.
You're so pretty.
You're so pretty.
Hi.
Hey, baby.
Hey. Oh, you know that guy who's been following me?
Oh, you know that guy who's been following me?
I talked to him today.
I talked to him today.
Talk to them. Are you playing?
Okay, first, I'm not crazy, and second, say it, don't spray it.
Okay, first, I'm not crazy, and second, say it, but don't spray it.
Anyway, his name is Malcolm,
Anyway, his way is Malcolm,
and he wasn't following me. I mean, he was, but just because he thought I was Ursula.
and he wasn't following me. I mean, he was, but just because he thought I was Ursula.
And that's why he couldn't just come up and talk to me
That's why he couldn't just come up and talk to me,
because of the restraining order.
because of the restraining order.
That's why he couldn't just come up and talk to me because of the restraining order.
Not feeling better about Malcolm.
Not feeling better about Malcolm.
No. He's not like a kook. No.
No, he's not like a cook.
He's just this like very passionate,
He's just like very passionate,
incredibly romantic guy that's
incredibly romantic guy
like a teensy bit carried away.
that's just got like a teensy bit carried away. That just got like a teensy bit carried away. Carried away.
know, and we just get along really well.
And we just get along really well.
And he's so cute.
And he is so cute.
Oh my God. You've got a crush on your sister's stuff?
Oh my God, you've got a crush on your sister's stalker.
No, I'm just gonna help him.
No, I'm just going to help
You
him.
know, get de-Ursulized.
You know, get de-Ursulized. De-Ursulized.
Like, you know, like I did for Joey.
Like I did for Joey after he went out with her.
After he went out with her.
After he went out with her.
I'm stalker. I mean,
I didn't stalk her, I mean.
I asked for the news, not the weather.
I asked for the news, not the weather.
Joey, this is for you. It's Blackberry Currant.
Joey, this is for you. It's blackberry currant.
oh. 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 Oh.
Ecstatically.
Ecstatically.
Ecstatically. Moaning ecstatically.
Okay, so I gotta ask. The girl from the Xerox place, buck naked.
The girl from the Zero X plays buck naked. The girl from the X row plays buck naked.
Or a big tub of jam.
Or a big tub of jam.
Xerox place, buck naked. Or
Buck naked.
a big tub of jam.
Or a big tub of jam.
Put your hands together.
Put your hands together.
Joey, take your time with that.
Joey, take your time with
My
that.
last batch.
That's my last batch.
No more jam?
No more jam?
Well, what happened to your jam plan?
Well, what happened to your jam?
No more
Then?
jam?
Well, what happened
Well, what happened to your
to
jam
your
plan?
jam plan? I figured out I need to charge $17 a jar
I figured out I need to charge $17 a jar
just to break even.
just to break even.
So I've got a new plan now.
So I've got a new plan now.
Babies.
Babies.
Well, you're gonna need much bigger jars.
You're going to need much bigger jars.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about me having a baby.
I'm talking about me having a baby.
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
The great thing about the jam plan was I was taking control of my life.
The great thing about taking jam thing is I have full control of my life.
Serious? Yeah. The great thing
The great thing about jam plan
about the
was
jam plan was I was taking control of my life.
I was taking control of my life.
Yeah. The great thing about the jam plan was I was taking control of my life. So I asked myself, what is the most important thing to me in the world?
And so I asked myself, what is the most important thing in the world?
And that's when I came up with the baby plan.
And that's where I came up with the baby plan.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Aren't you forgetting something?
What is that guy's name?
What is that guy's name?
Dad?
Dad?
It took me 28 years to find one man that I want to spend my life with.
It took me 28 years for me to find a man that I want to spend my life with. It took me 28 years to find one man.
28 years to find one man that I want to spend my life with.
That I want to spend my life with.
If I have to wait another 28 years, then I'll be 56 before I can have a baby.
If I need to wait another 28 years, then I will be 56 before I can have a baby.
That's just stupid.
That's just stupid.
That's what's stupid?
That's what's stupid?
I don't need an actual man.
I don't need an actual man.
Just a couple of his best swimmers.
Just a couple of his best swimmers. Just a couple of his best swimmers.
I don't need an actual man. Just a couple of his best swimmers. And there are places that you can go to get that stuff.
And there are places where you can go to get that stuff.
Down to the docks again?
Down to the docks again?
Night, night, bing-a-ling.
Night, night, bing-a-ling.
Night, night, Janice.
Look at all that room on her side.
Look at all that room on her side.
You could fit a giant penguin over there.
You could fit a giant penguin over there.
That'd be weird though.
That would be weird though.
Hug and roll time.
Okay, hug and roll time.
I'm hugging. I'm hugging. You're rolling and yes, freedom.
You're hugging and rolling. Yes, freedom.
Except for this arm.
Except for this arm.
Stuck arm.
Arm stuck arm.
Okay, time for the old tablecloth trick. One fluid motion. Quick like cat. Quick like a cat. Okay, time for the old tablecloth.
Okay, time for the old tablecloth trick. Tablecloth trick. Okay, time for the old tablecloth trick.
Cloth trick.
One fluid motion. One fluid motion.
Motion. Quick like cat. Quick like a cat.
Quick like a cat. Quick like a cat. Quick like a cat. Quick like a cat.
And one. The old tablecloth trick. One fluid motion. Quick like cat. Quick like a cat. And 1, 2, 3.
Here's my binoculars.
Here's my binoculars.
Great.
Here's my binoculars.
Here's my binoculars. Binoculars. Here's my binoculars.
Binoculars.
Oh, great. Great. You're doing great. You know, real strong. Going strong. Keep going.
You're doing great. You're really strong. Keep going.
These are my night vision goggles.
These are my night vision goggles.
Strong. Going strong. Keep going.
These are my night vision goggles.
These are my night vision goggles.
Goggles. This is the book I pretend to read when I'm watching her in the park.
This is the book I pretend to read when I watch her in the park.
And these are Mad Libs.
And these are Mad Libs. They're just for fun.
They're just for fun.
Oh, yeah.
And these are Mad Libs.
Mad Libs.
They're just for fun.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is the log I
Oh, this is the log I kept for recording her every moment,
kept recording her every movement.
every movement.
You want to hear something from it?
You want to hear something from it?
Not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit.
It's about you.
It's about you.
Oh, okay then.
Oh, okay then.
I met Phoebe today.
I met Phoebe today.
She was really nice to me.
She's really
even though
nice
I'm
to me,
such a loser.
even though I'm such a loser.
And then when I was walking home, I thought about her a lot.
Then when I was walking home, I thought about her a lot.
It was weird,
It was weird,
but kind of cool.
but kind of cool.
Good. So what were you thinking?
So what were you thinking?
I was thinking what it'd be like to kiss you.
I was thinking what it'd be like to kiss you.
Really?
No.
Oh.
See, that's just something I said now so that maybe I could kiss you.
You know, it's just something I say just now so that maybe I can kiss you.
Oh, okay.
No, it's all right. I just had a jar of mustard.
No, it's all right. I just had a jar of mustard. Mustard. A jar of mustard.
Okay, sperm donor number 03815.
Okay, sperm donor number 03815.
Come on down.
Come on down. Come on down.
170
Okay, 62, 170
pounds. He
pounds.
describes himself as male Gina Davis.
And he describes himself as a male Gina Davis.
You mean there's more than one of us?
You mean there's more than one of us?
Describes himself as a male Gina Davis.
You mean there's more than one of us?
You mean there's more than one of us?
You can't do.
You mean there's more than one of us?
He describes himself as a male Gina Davis.
You mean there's more than one of us?
You can't do this, Mom.
You can't do this, Monica.
All right, if you do this, I'm
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna tell Mom.
If you were going to do this, I'm gonna tell Mom.
I'm sorry, but he's right.
Monica, I'm sorry, but he's right.
I love you, but you're crazy.
We love you, but you were
But
crazy.
what? Why? Why is this crazy?
Why? Why is this crazy?
So this isn't the ideal way to do
Oh, it's
something.
not.
So this is the ideal way to do something.
Lips moving, still talking. So this isn't the ideal way to do
Oh,
something.
So this isn't the ideal way to do
it's
something.
not the other
Lips
way?
moving, still talking.
Lips moving, still talking.
They may not be ideal, but
I mean, it may not be ideal, but
I'm so ready.
I'm so ready.
No, I see the way Ben looks at you.
I see the way Ben looks at you.
It makes me ache.
It makes me ache.
No?
Check it out, jam crackers.
Check it out, jam crackers.
Okay. All right, how's this?
Okay, all right, how's this?
27, Italian American guy.
27, Italian American guy.
He's an actor,
He's an actor,
born in Queens.
born in Queens.
Wow, big family. 7 sisters, and he's the only boy.
7 sisters, and he's the only boy.
Oh my God, under personal comments,
Under personal comments,
New York next rule.
New York next rule.
Oh my God, under personal comments, New York.
New York next rule.
Next rule.
Yeah, the next roll.
Yeah, the next rule.
Joey, this is you.
Joey, this is you. Let me see.
All right.
All right, yeah.
Go to a sperm bank.
When did you go to the sperm thing?
But right after I did that sex study down at NYU.
When did you go to a sperm bank?
But right after I did
Or right after I did that sex study down at NYU.
that sex study down at NYU. Hey, remember that sweater I gave you for your birthday?
Hey, remember the sweater I gave you for the birthday?
And that's how you bought it?
And that's how you bought it?
No. Did that sex study down at NYU. Hey, remember that sweater I gave you for your birthday? And that's how you bought it? No. That's what I was wearing when I donated.
No, that's what I was wearing when I donated.
I'm kind of surprised if any of my boys left. I'm kind of surprised
I'm kind of surprised there's any of my boys left.
if any of my boys left.
There's any of my boys left.
Honey, it is pretty competitive.
Honey, it's pretty
I mean,
competitive.
I've got an actual rocket scientist here.
I've got an actual rocket scientist here.
Maybe I should call this place and get them to put my Days of Our Lives gig on here.
Maybe I should call this place to put my Days of Our Lives gigs on there.
Rocket scientist here.
Maybe I should call this place and get them to put my Days of Our Lives gig on here. You know, juice this puppy up a little. Gig on here. You know, juice this puppy up a little.
You know, juice this puppy up a little. Juice this puppy up a little.
How's the maniac?
How's the maniac?
Oh, he's yummy.
He's yummy.
Get a little
Maniac.
kissing.
We did a little kissing.
Phoebe, what are you doing?
Phoebe, what are you doing?
Oh, no. You know what? He's not into that stuff anymore.
Oh no. You know what? He's not into that stuff anymore.
Wait, for me.
He quit for me.
Phoebe, this guy has been obsessed with your sister
Phoebes, this guy has been obsessed with your sister
for God knows how long, okay?
for God knows how long, okay? You don't just give up sometime like that. You don't just give up something like that.
Don't just give up something like that.
You don't just give up something like that.
Look, he gave me his night vision goggles and everything.
Look, he gave me his night vision goggles and everything.
You're taking the word of a guy who has night vision goggles?
You're taking over a guy who has night vision goggles.
You're taking the
You're taking the word of a guy. You're taking the word of
word
a
of a
guy
guy who has night vision goggles?
who has night vision goggles.
What? He's not still following her.
What? He's not still following her?
You think he's still following her?
You think he's still following her?
Phoebes, wake up and smell the restraining order.
Phoebes, wake up and smell the restraining order.
Following her?
Phoebes, wake up and smell the restraining order.
What are you saying I should do?
What are you saying I should do?
I think that if you really like this guy,
I think if you really like this guy,
you should just trust him.
you should just trust him.
Thank you, Monica.
Or you could follow him to see where he goes.
Or you can follow him to see where he goes.
Oh, that's what I would do. Forget mine.
Oh, that's what I would do. Forget mine.
Oh my God, what happened?
Oh my God, what happened?
Crazy Chandler, he spun me off the bed.
Oh, crazy Chandler, he spun me off the bed.
Oh God, crazy Chandler, he spun me off the bed.
Spun me off the bed.
Oh. Spinning, that sounds like fun.
Oh, spinning, that sounds like fun.
Oh, I wish. No, yeah, he was just trying Ross's hug and roll.
Oh no, he was just trying of Ross's hug and roll thing.
Ross's what?
Ross's
You
what?
know, like where he hugs you and he kind of rolls you away and
When he hugs you, then he kind of roses you away and
oh my God.
oh my God.
Phoebe,
Yes? Yes.
what are you doing?
What are they
Oh,
doing?
I was just here looking for my part of little sandwich. Here it is. Oh.
Were you following me?
Were you following me?
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Yes. Yes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was just afraid that you were still hung up on my sister.
I'm sorry, I just afraid you are still hanging up with my sister.
So you spied on me.
So you spied on me.
Sorry, I was just afraid that you were still hung up on my sister.
So you spied.
So you spied on me.
I can't believe you don't trust me.
I can't believe you don't trust me.
Oh, well, what do you know?
Oh well, what do you know?
There goes my identical twin sister.
There goes my identical twin sister.
Just walking along, looking like me.
Just walking along looking like me.
What is this, just like a freakish coincidence?
What is this? Just like a...
Looking like me. What is this, just like a freakish coincidence?
What is this? Just a freakish coincidence?
Coincidence, or did you know that she takes this train?
Or did you know that she takes this train?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I tried to stop, but I couldn't.
I'm sorry, I tried to stop, but I couldn't.
I'm so pathetic.
I'm so pathetic.
No, it's not your fault. No, it's partly my fault.
No, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's probably my fault.
Because I made you quit cold turkey.
Because I made you quit cold turkey. Quit cold turkey.
Partly my fault. Because I made you quit cold turkey. Okay, well, I mean, I can't date you anymore because
You know, I can't date you anymore because
you're, wow. But I will definitely help you to get over my sister.
But I will definitely help you to get over my sister.
Okay, just stop me for a while.
Just stop me for a while, okay?
Yeah, and I'll be like an Ursula patch.
And I'll be like an Ursula patch.
I don't know.
Yeah. Just okay. Look, I'm going. Come on. Behind the pillar. Which way am I gonna go? Hey.
Where you going?
Where are you going? To the band?
Sperm or regular?
Sperm or regular?
Sperm.
So you're really doing it, huh?
So you're really doing this, huh?
Yeah, pick the guy. 37135.
Oh, yeah, I picked that guy. 37135.
It sounds nice.
It sounds nice.
I think so. Got brown hair and green eyes.
Brown hair and green eyes.
No kidding.
What?
But I figured you would have picked a blonde guy.
I figured you would pick a blonde guy.
Really? Why?
Really, why?
I don't know. I always pictured you ending up with one of those tall, smart blonde guys.
Why?
I don't know. I always pictured
I don't know. I always pictured you ending
you
up
ending up with one of those tall,
one of those tall, smart blonde guys.
smart blonde guys named like. Wait.
Wait.
It's a name. I saw you in this, this great house with a big pool.
I saw you in this big house and big pool.
Is he a swimmer?
Is he a swimmer?
He's got the body for it.
He's got a body for it.
I like that.
I like that.
What?
You guys have one of those signs that says, "We don't swim in your toilet, so don't pee in our pool." You know,
We do not have.
those signs that says,
You guys have those signs Like we don't swim in your toilet. We don't swim in your
We
toilet.
don't swim in your toilet, so don't pee in our pool.
So don't pee in our pool.
You know?
We do not have one of those signs.
We do not have one of those signs.
Sure you do. It was a gift from me.
Was a gift for me.
Oh, and you have these 3 great kids.
Oh, and you had these 3 great kids.
2 girls and a boy.
2 girls and a boy.
Yeah.
And they wear those like, little water wings, and they're running around on the deck and they wear those like, little water
And is there the little water rings?
wings, and they're running around on the deck.
You know, when you're running around on the deck?
And then Hoyt wraps this big towel around all 3 of them.
Sure.
And they're running around on the deck, and then Hoyt wraps this big towel around
And Hoy round this big tower around the 3 of
all
them.
3 of them.
Sure. But hey, this way sounds good too.
You know, but hey, this way sounds good too.
Yeah.
Wow, this guy's an astronaut?
Wow, this guy's an astronaut?
That would have been cool
That would have been cool
for like a day.
for like a day.
I called the sperm bank today. They haven't sold a single unit of Triviani. I called the sperm bank today.
I called the sperm bank today.
They haven't sold a single unit
They haven't sold a single unit of
of
Triviani.
Triviani. Nobody wants my product.
Nobody wants my product.
I mean, I don't get it,
I mean, I don't get it, you know.
I mean, maybe if they met me in person.
Maybe if they met me in person.
Honey, you got a little thing in your.
Oh,
Honey, you got a little thing in your
get it?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
Jay, can I talk to you for a second?
Chan, can I talk to you for a second?
Sure. What's up?
Just one additional relationship thought.
No, just one additional relationship thought.
Something you're probably already familiar with. Women talk.
Something you probably already familiar with. Woman talk.
I'll tell you, I do enjoy guilt.
Well, I tell you, I do enjoy guilt.
But it wasn't me.
But it wasn't me.
Yes, it was. It was him.
Yes, it was him.
Okay, it was me.
Okay, it was me.
How was it you?
How was it you?
Well, it was also crazy.
This was also crazy. I mean, Chandler was in the closest counting to 10.
You know, I mean, Chandler was in the closet counting to 10.
Chandler was in the closet counting to
And
10.
he was up to 7, and I hadn't found a place to hide yet.
And he was up to 7, and I hadn't found a place to hide yet.
And he was up to 7, and I hadn't found a place to hide yet. I meant to tell you, and I wrote it all down on my hand. See, all of it.
I was meant to tell you, I wrote it all there in my hand. See? All of it.
Yep, that's my audition.
Yeah, that's my audition.
See, now this is why I keep notepads everywhere.
See, this is why I keep notepads everywhere.
Yep, and that's why we don't invite you to play.
Yeah, that's why we didn't invite you to play.
What is the great tragedy here? You go get yourself another appointment.
What is a great tragedy here? You don't get yourself to another employment.
Well, I still tried, you know.
It's still try, you know.
What is the great tragedy here? You go get yourself another appointment.
You go get yourself another appointment.
Well, I still tried.
Well, it's still tried, you know.
You know, the casting director told her I missed my chance.
The casting director told her I missed my chance.
Well, that is unfair.
Well, that was unfair.
I'll call her. I'll tell her it was totally my fault.
I'll tell her. I told her it was totally my fault.
You can't do that. The casting director doesn't talk to friends.
Phoebes, you can't do that. The casting director doesn't talk to friends.
She only talks to agents.
She only talks to
What a
agents.
sad little life she must lead.
What a sad little life she must have. She must lead. What a sad little life she must lead. What a sad little life she must lead.
She talk to friends. She only talks to agents.
What a sad little life. She must leave. Okay. Ooh.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
No, I know. Ooh.
I know.
Hi, this is Caitlin from Phoebe Buffet's office. I know. Ooh. Hi, this is Caitlin
Hi, this is Caitlin from Phoebe Buffet's office.
from Phoebe Buffet's office. Is Anne there for Phoebe?
Is Anne there for Phoebe?
She'll know what it's about.
She'll know what it's about.
Hang on.
Annie, hi. Listen, we've got a problem with Joey Tribbiani.
Annie, hi. Listen, we've got a problem with Joey Tribbiani.
Apparently, he missed his audition.
Apparently, he missed his audition.
Who did you speak to in my office?
Who did you speak to in my office?
Estelle? No, I don't know
Estelle?
what I'm going to do with her.
I don't know what to do with her.
No. All right, so your husband leaves you and then burns down the apartment.
So your husband leaves you and burns down the
The
apartment.
world does not stop.
The world doesn't stop.
Is anybody else scared?
Is anybody else scared?
Right. Well, look, if Joey loses this audition,
Look, right. Well, if Joey loses this
that
audition,
is it for Estelle.
then that is it for Estelle. I don't
I
care.
don't care. Annie, you are a doll.
Annie, you are an adult.
What time can you see him?
What time can you see him?
Get the woman a pad. Get the woman a pad. A pad. A pad.
Oh, now you want a pad.
Ooh, now you want a pad.
Here's my boy.
Here's my boy.
And here's his Barbie.
And here's his Barbie.
What's my boy doing with the Barbie?
What's my boy doing with the Barbie?
He picked it out of the toy store himself. He loves it.
He picks it up at the toy stop, at the toy shop. He loves it.
With the Barbie.
He picked it out of the toy store himself.
He picked it up at the toy stop himself, at the toy shop himself. He loves it.
What's my boy doing
He picks it up at the toy shop.
with the Barbie?
He picked it out of the toy store himself. He picked it out of the toy store himself. He picked it out of the toy store himself.
He picked it out of the toy store himself.
He picked it out of the toy store himself. He picked it out of the toy store himself.
He loves it.
He loves it.
He carries it everywhere. It's like a security blanket.
He carried it everywhere like a security blanket,
But with ski boots and a kicky beret. He carries it everywhere. It's like a security blanket. But with ski boots and a kicky.
but with ski boots and kicky beret. Beret.
Kicky beret.
Yeah, it's cute. Why does he have it again?
Why does he have it again?
So he's got a doll. So what?
So he's got a doll. So what?
Unless you're afraid he's going to grow up to be in show business.
Unless you are afraid he's growing up to be a show business.
You're afraid he's going to.
Unless you are afraid of he's going to grow up to be in a show business.
So what? Unless you're afraid he's going to grow.
He's gonna grow up to be
Want to
a
be
show
in
business.
show business. This doesn't have anything to do with that. He's been raised by two women in show business. This doesn't have anything to do with
This couldn't have anything to do with the fact
that. He's been raised by two women.
that he's being raised by two women, wouldn't it? Would it? Would it?
You know what? It's fine. If you're okay with the Barbie thing, so am I.
You know what? It's fine. If you're okay with the Barbie thing, so am I.
Give Daddy the Barbie.
Give Daddy the Barbie.
Give me the Barbie. Okay. How about? Don't you want to play with a monster truck? How about? Don't you want to play with
How about, don't you want to play with the monster
a
truck?
monster truck? No. Okay. Oh. How about a Dino Soldier?
Oh, how about a Dino Soldier?
Ross, you are so pathetic.
Ross, you are so pathetic. Why can't you just let your son play with his
Why
doll?
can't your son just play with his doll?
Why can't your son just play with this doll?
I gotta go to work.
I gotta go to work.
Has anybody seen my left boob?
Has anybody seen my left boob?
I love that movie.
I love that movie. it is. Joey, what are you doing?
Sorry, just felt nice.
I'm sorry, it just felt nice.
Joe, answer the phone.
Joey, answer the phone.
Hey, I only got one good arm, you know? You should be doing stuff for me.
I only had one good arm, you know. You should be doing good stuff for me.
Answer the phone.
Hey, I only got one good arm, you know? You should be doing stuff for me.
You should be doing stuff for me.
Go get me a sweater.
Go get me sweater.
Just do it, okay? It's Janice, and if I get it, I'm gonna have to see it.
If I get it, I will have to see it tonight.
Oh, that's great. I'm gonna have to see her tonight.
Oh, that's great. I'm going to see her tonight.
What's the big deal? Why don't you want to see Janice?
What's the big deal? Why don't you want to see Janice?
Last night at dinner, when the meals came,
Last night in a dinner when the meals came,
she put half her chicken piccata on my plate.
she put half of the chicken piccata on my plate.
Okay, last night at dinner, when the meals came, she put half her chicken piccata.
She put half her chicken piccata on my plate.
On my plate,
Chicken piccata on my plate.
and then she, last night at dinner, when the meals came, she put half her chicken. On my plate, and then she took all my tomatoes.
And then she took all my potatoes. Tomatoes. Chicken piccata on my plate. 0.
That's bad because
And that's bad because
you hate chicken piccata?
you hate chicken piccata? No,
You didn't want to share your tomatoes.
you didn't want to share your tomatoes.
Tomatoes are very important to you.
Tomatoes very important to you.
No, it's like all of a sudden we were this couple,
It's like all of a sudden we were this couple.
okay? And this alarm started going off in my head, you know, run for your life, get out of the building. Okay?
Very important to you.
No, it's like all of a sudden we
It's like all of a sudden we were this couple.
Okay? And this alarm started going off in my head.
And this alarm started going off my head, going off my head. And this alarm,
It's like all of a sudden we were this couple, okay?
okay, and this alarm started going off in my head, And this alarm started going off in my
And
head.
this alarm started going off in my head, you know, run for your life, get out of the
Run for your life, get out of the building.
building.
Men are unbelievable.
Men are unbelievable.
What is it with you people?
What is it with you people?
I mean, the minute you start to feel something,
I mean, the minute you start to feel something, you have to run away.
you have to run away.
I know that. That's why I don't want to go tonight. I'm
That's why I don't want to go tonight. I'm afraid I'm going to say something stupid.
stupid.
Oh, you mean like that guy thing where you act all mean and distant until you can get us to break up with you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you mean like that guy thing?
Oh, you mean like that guy thing where you act all mean and distant?
Where you act all mean and distant.
Where you act all mean and distant
Until you get us to break up with you.
until you get us to break up with you. Until you get us to break up with you.
Hey, you know about that?
Hey, you know about that?
What do I do?
You. Oh, you mean like that guy thing?
Oh, you mean like that guy thing
Where you act all mean and distant.
where you act all mean and distant
Until you get us to break up with you.
until you get us to break up with you.
Oh, you mean like that guy thing?
Oh, you mean disguising, where you act all mean, where you mean disguising, where you act all mean and distant until you get to break up
Where
with
you act
you.
all mean and distant
Until you get us to break up with you.
until you get us to break up with you.
Hey, you know about that?
Hey, you know about that?
Look, what do I do? I want to get past this. I don't.
Look, what do? I want to get past with this. I don't want to be afraid of commitment
I
thing.
want to be afraid of the commitment.
I don't want to be afraid of the commitment thing.
I want to go through the tunnel to the other side.
I want to go through the tunnel to the other side.
I want to be afraid of the commitment thing. I want to go through the tunnel to the other side.
Where there's no fear of
Commitment. With any. Do we have any thoughts here?
Do you have any thoughts here?
Well, I've never been through the tunnel myself, but
Well, I've never been through the tunnel myself.
as I understand it, you're not allowed to go through with more than one girl in the car, right? Well, I've never been through the tunnel myself, because as I understand,
Because as I understand it, you're not allowed
you're not allowed to go through with more than one girl,
to go through more than one girl
right?
in a car, right?
But you're not allowed to go through with more than one girl in the car.
You're never allowed to go through the tunnel with more than one girl in a car, right?
Well, I've never been through the tunnel myself,
Well, I've never been through the tunnel myself.
because as I understand it,
Because as I understand it, you're not
you're not
allowed
allowed to go through with more than one girl.
to go through with more than one girl
Right?
in a car, right?
But it seems to me it's pretty much like anything else.
But it seems to me it's pretty much like anything else, you know?
Face your fear.
Face your fear.
You have a fear of heights? You go to the top of the building.
You have a fear and a height, so you go to the top of the building.
You're afraid of bugs. Face your fear. You have a fear of height?
You have a fear of heights.
You go to the top of the building.
You have a fear of the heights, you go to the top of the building.
You're afraid
You have a fear of the heights, you go to the top of the building.
of bugs.
You have afraid of that. You are afraid of bugs.
Get a bug.
Get a bug.
In this case, you have a fear of commitment.
In this case, you have a fear of commitment.
So I say, you go in there and you be the most committed guy there ever was.
So I say you go into there and you be the most committed guy you ever was.
Amazingly, that makes sense.
Amazingly, that makes sense.
You think? Oh yeah. Go for it, man. Jump off the high dive.
Go for it, man. Jump off the high dive.
Stare down the gun. Oh yeah. Go for it, man. Jump off the high.
Jump off the high dive. Jump off the high dive. Off the high dive.
High dive. Stare down the barrel of the gun. Pete. Go for it, man. Jump off the high dive. Stare down the barrel.
Stare down the barrel of the gun. Stare down the barrel of the gun. Stare down the barrel of the gun. Stare down the barrel of the gun.
barrel of the gun. Pee into the wind.
Pee into the wind.
Joe, I assure you, if I'm staring down the barrel of the gun,
Yeah, Joe, I assure you, if I stare at the barrel of the gun,
I'm going to be pretty much peeing every which way.
I will be pretty much peeing every which way.
Joe, I assure you, if I'm staring down the barrel of
If I'm staring at the barrel of a gun, I'm going to pretty much peeing.
every which way.
I will pretty much be peeing every which way.
Every which way. Joe, I assure you,
If I staring at the barrel of the gun,
I'm staring down the barrel of the
if I stare at the barrel of the
I'm
gun,
going to be pretty much
I may be pretty much
peeing every
peeing.
which way.
I'll be pretty much peeing every which way.
Oh, it's your audition from this morning.
Oh, it's your audition from this morning.
Oh, can I use the phone again?
Can I use the phone
Yes,
again?
you know, that's what it's there for.
Sure, Phoebes. There.
From this morning. Oh, can I use the phone again? Sure, Phoebes, you know, that's what it's there
Sure, Phoebes. That's what it's there for. Sure, Phoebes. That's what it's there for.
for. Emergencies and pretend agents.
Emergencies and pretend agents.
Come on, baby, come on.
Hi, I have Phoebe Buffet returning a page.
Hi, I am Phoebe Buffet returning the page.
Okay, well, she's in her car. I'll have to patch you through.
Okay, while she's in her car, I'll have to patch you through.
Very nice touch.
She's in her car. I'll have to patch you through.
Very nice touch.
Okay, go ahead. Hi, Annie. Fantastic. You got it. Oh, okay. Will he work for scale, you asked me? Well, I don't know.
Will he work for Skill, you ask me? Well, I don't know about that.
Except that I do and he will.
Except that I do and he will. Except that I do, then he will.
Will he work for scale, you asked me?
Will he work for Scale, you ask me? Will he work for Scale? Work for Scale, you ask me?
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, I don't know about that.
Except that I do and he will.
Except that I do and he will.
Great. Oh, you are such a sweetheart.
Oh, you're such a sweetheart.
I would love to have lunch with you.
I would love to have lunch with you.
How about we have lunch next? Went through a tunnel.
How about we have lunch? Went through a tunnel.
Well, thank you so much.
It was really fun. I mean,
That was really fun. I
I've
mean,
car phone before.
I've never talked on car phone before.
You're so amazing. Will you do me this huge favor?
You're so amazing. Can you do me this huge favor?
See, there's this one other audition that I really, really want, and
Where there's this other audition where I really, really want.
Estelle couldn't get me in.
Estelle couldn't get me in.
I don't know. I mean, it was fun one time, but
I mean, I don't know. This was fun one time,
Come
but
on, please. It would just be this one more.
come on, please. It would just be this one more.
Well, actually, it's two.
Well, actually, it's two.
two.
Yeah. No, well, really, it's three. Please, you're so good at it. I love you.
Okay, I'll do it. But just these three, right?
Okay, I'll do it, but just these three, all right?
Oh, four.
So how come you wanted to eat in tonight?
So how come you wanted to eating tonight?
Because I wanted to give you this.
Because I wanted to give you this.
Oh, are you a puppet?
Oh, are you a puppy?
My dad paid paper.
Contact paper. What do you mean, contact paper?
You never really know what to say when someone you're sleeping with gives you contact paper.
You never know what to say when someone you sleep with get you a contact paper.
Wait, there's more. See,
Hey. Contact paper. You never really know what to say when someone you're sleeping with gives you contact paper.
wait, there's more. See, the contact paper is to go in
See, the contact papers go in
your brand new drawer.
your brand new drawer.
See, the drawer actually goes in my dresser.
See, the drawer actually goes in my dresser.
Oh, you didn't have to do this.
Oh, you didn't have to do
I
this.
did. Yes, I did, because you're my girlfriend,
Yes, I did, because you're my girlfriend.
and that's what girlfriend should get.
And that's what girlfriend should get.
Well, I gotta buy a vowel.
Well, I got a vowel.
Oh.
Well, I got to buy a vowel.
Well, I gotta buy a vowel. Because, oh my God.
Well, I got to buy a vowel. Because, oh my God.
Mom, who would have thought that someday Chandler Bing would buy me a drawer?
Who would think of someday Chandler Bing would buy me a drawer?
Well, not me.
Well, not me.
But that's what's happened,
But that's what's happened.
and there's more.
And there's more.
We should take a trip.
We should take a trip.
You should?
Yep, we're a couple, and that's what couples do.
We're a couple, and that's what couples do.
And I want to meet your parents.
And I want to meet your parents.
We should take a trip with your parents.
We should take a trip with your parents.
I don't think we need to because you're tripping me out right now.
I don't think we need to because you're tripping me out right now. You're tripping me out right now.
I don't think we need to because you're.
Tripping me out.
Tripping me out right now. Are you okay?
Are you okay?
I actually am. I mean, it's amazing.
I actually am. I mean, it's amazing.
My entire life, I have feared this place.
My entire life, I have feared this place.
And now that I'm here, it's amazing. My entire life, I have feared.
I have feared this place. I have feared this place.
This place. And now that I'm here, it's like, what was the big deal?
And now down here, it's like, what was the big deal?
I mean, I could probably say, let's move in together.
I can probably say, let's move in together,
And I'd be okay.
and I'd be okay.
You probably want us to move in together.
You probably want us to move in together.
It doesn't scare me.
Yeah, well, it scares me.
That scares me.
I mean, I'm not even divorced yet, Chandler.
I'm not even divorced yet, Chandler.
You know, you just invited me over here for pasta,
You know, you just invite me here for pasta,
and all of a sudden you're like talking about moving in together.
and all of a sudden you were talking like moving in together.
I wasn't even that hungry.
I wasn't even that hungry.
You know what? It's getting really late, and I should just
You know, it's getting really late. I should just
You go. I scared you.
No, don't go. I scared you. I've
I
said too
said
much.
too much. I'm hopeless and awkward and desperate for love.
I'm hopeless and awkward and desperate for love and desperate.